Sad one, guys. This beautiful young lady called Chinagorom Lucy has been raped and unalived by some unknown or an unknown individual at her residence in Delta State, Asaba. Lucy worked and lived around the Airport View Estate, Asaba, before her demise. According to Harrison Gwamnishu, who broke the news, he said Lucy failed to show up at work for some days, so her boss and the colleague got worried. They tried to reach her on phone to no avail, so the boss assigned somebody or some people to go to her residence to go check up on her. When they got to her residence, they knocked at the door, no response. They tried to open the door, it was locked, maybe from within or outside, we don't know. So they decided to peep in through the window. They started checking to see if there was any open window. Then luckily for them, they saw an open window. They peeped in and saw Lucy lying in her pool of blood. Somebody naked, she was stark naked. Somebody raped, or some people raped and unalived her. According to Harrison Gwamnishu, who broke the news, he said the girl's hair was scattered all over the place, her braids were all over the place, meaning there was a scuffle, and somebody used knife. The people used knife to butcher her. She was just in her pool of blood. They now reported the case to the police station, and this was when they went to evacuate the girl's body. Now nobody knows who murdered the girl. Nobody knows who the assailant is or are. They just unalived a small girl that left home to feed home. For a small girl to be living alone by herself in Asaba means she left home to go and seek for greener pasture for herself and her family. Then somebody thought it was necessary to end her life for their own pleasure, because they said she was raped and unalived. Apparently, maybe the person had made advances at her. Apparently, maybe the person has made advances at her and she called his bluff. So the person decided to get back at her like, okay, I'll get you no matter what. Why? If a lady says no, let it be. Consent is key. Consent is key. Now you have unalived an innocent girl that came out to look for greener pasture. The only sad thing here is that the girl was living alone, so nobody saw the assailant come in. Or this is why I don't like it when people live by themselves. In case of incidents or cases like this, or in case of an emergency, you can be staying by yourself. Now you have like a heart attack. There'll be nobody to call for help because you were there all by yourself. So many people have died from such situations. Now, if there was somebody in the house, maybe the assailant didn't know there was somebody else in the house, or the assailant, or the person saw the assailant come in and went to hide, that person would have been able to give an account of what's happened. And the compound where she lives now apparently doesn't have a CCTV, because they would have been able to check the footages to see the people that went in and out of her apartment at the time of the incidents. Now, the little girl is dead and gone. And the assailants will be roaming about freely because nobody saw them, nobody knows who they are. But we don't know who you are, but God knows who you are, and you will definitely pay. You will pay, because God says, he who kills by the sword shall die by the sword. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in my next video. Ngwanu. Bye.